Hello, everyone, and I am so sorry I'm an hour late, but maybe some people from the States can join me that don't normally are not able to normally join me. I'm all of a fluster, um, all of a fluster, and I hope you're all there. Sorry, I'm so late. I've just got to. I think I've got a bit of eyeliner that I want to just take off before I get going. Is anyone there? So I'm just going to get going anyway. And then when you're there, I will start to tell you why I'm late and why I'm all of a fluster. I think you've probably all given up on me. Let me quickly pause this and tell them on the Hangout. Okay. Right, I've just let them know on the Hangout. So, I'm really sorry. Oh, my complexion looks so muddy. That's because I've not been as good with my sunscreen. I'm talking to myself. You've all gone away. Hello! Hello, Shoshana. I'm so sorry I'm late. I had to go, as you know, and buy my son a phone. And then I had to go to the bank. And I left at 11 o'clock. No, I left earlier than 11. I left at 10:15. The bank just made me jump through hoops because I was moving quite a lot of money for the fact. Hello, Gemma. So I'll tell you my little story. So this is going to be a shorter one today. I'm just putting some sunscreen on as I'm chatting to you, and I'm really sorry, but it's been a bit hectic. Jack gave me a scare yesterday because he was supposed to be doing rugby after school until 4 o'clock, and I'd said I'd pick him up at 4 o'clock. And what happened was school ended early at 2:45 and they cancelled the rugby practice. And for some, it still gives me the shudders. He didn't speak to a teacher. He didn't go in and say, "Can you call my mum?" He decided to walk home. Now, hello, that probably doesn't sound like a big deal, but actually, if you knew the route, it takes me 10 minutes to drive to his school, and it's all main roads. And I think because he's only ever been in the car, he didn't think it was that far. And he got lost en route and got directions, and he kept walking. It took him 45 minutes to walk home. And by the time he said he saw the name of the road in front of him and he realised he'd got here, he burst into tears out of utter relief. And suddenly he was at the door. I couldn't believe it. I was like, that's Jack. What's he doing at the front door? And he just threw himself into my arms and he was sobbing and shaking. And anyway, he's fine. He's absolutely fine. But I said, that's it, getting you a phone. So I had to go and sort that out this morning, and I had to sort out some stuff with the bank to do with moving money so that I've got my hands on easy access to money when I need it. And, you know, when you go into the bank, what should have taken 2 minutes, red tape took me half an hour. So I completely underestimated, thought I'd be back. But anyway, that's me. I'm going to put some magic cream on. And I thought what I'd do today, I haven't got long, but I thought I'd do you that look that I did yesterday because you were all saying that you liked it on me. And I thought, why don't I show you what I did? Because it just really works quite well. And also I wanted to show you some bargains that I got. I am now living very near. Hello, I'm going to catch up and say hello to you all. I'm just quickly catching up and unwinding, and I've got my cup of tea. I haven't even eaten anything today, so I might do a quick munch of something while I'm talking to you. I live near an Aldi, and I don't know if you know, but Aldi do some really good deals on stuff. And I bought these concealer pens. Now, they are, I don't think I've ever owned a Touche Eclat by Yves Saint Laurent, but I have owned a Retoucher by Charlotte Tilbury, and I've tried these out, and they're exactly the same. Exactly. I'm going to show you one of them. So I got the shades 300 and 200. And 300 is my shade. Someone type as I'm having problems. Right, what happened to Jack is he walked home alone yesterday because his school was cancelled. I think somebody, could you type it to her because she's having problems with her volume. He's fine. He's absolutely fine, but it was really traumatic. And it's given me nightmares just thinking about what could have happened. But thankfully he's okay. All right, so I had to organise a phone for him this morning. So he's got a phone now. And of course he wanted a super duper one. I was like, listen, mate, you're just getting a phone, all right? Yes, it was, it's 10 minutes in the car. And he wasn't sure of the directions. No, exactly. Oh, you're typing to the other person. So this one is shade 300, I think. Is this the 300? Yes, shade 300. No, they didn't notify that the practice had been cancelled. And when I rang them up, they weren't apologetic either. They said, oh, we don't inform people about after school clubs if they're cancelled. It just seems like all the kids walk home alone, and so it's not an issue. Anyway, so this is the Aldi version. Okay, really good. Well, I know I haven't put any foundation on yet. And I'll show you shade 200. Now, guess how much this is? Guess how much? And it's the same as Retoucher, same as YSL, but absolutely the same. I'm just showing you a bit because I haven't put my foundation on. $3.99 in Aldi. Look at that. I haven't got any foundation on. I just put that, dab that under my eye. £3.99. Yeah, Linda knows because her sister gets it, doesn't she? So that is shade 300. Okay? Which is all right for me. And then I got a shade 200. Which is probably too fair for me. But I just didn't know which colour to get. So there is shade 200. It's a bit too light for me. I'll just show you that one. So I'll be giving that one to someone. Yeah, way too light for me. But $3.99, guys, $3.99. So that's one thing. And the other thing that I got from Aldi, again, they like $3.99. There are two other things that I got. There's a cleanse hot cloth cleanser, which has got the same ingredients, the eucalyptus and everything as Liz Earle's cleanse and polish. Liz Earle's is £15, theirs is $3.99. And this called Miracle Cream. And when I thought, I wonder whether this is a dupe of what I was thinking, and it is. Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream, and again, it's either $2.99 or $3.99, exactly the same sort of texture, the same sort of smell, the balm, great for putting on dry cuticles. With Aldi, the makeup, I know you said yours is very small, but they don't put the makeup in a particular place. It's often around where the special offers are. So you have to kind of look down all the aisles. And I don't think, and yes, there's a dupe for Pixie Tonic. I saw that. I didn't go for it, but I did see it. Really good. I don't know how they get away with it as well, but looking at the ingredients, like I looked at the ingredients that's in, I can't remember, was it in this one? I think it is. I'm thinking, yeah, but the ingredients probably aren't very good. But actually, yeah, this one, this concealer's got squalene in it, which is a really good ingredient. Thank you, everyone. Right, I'm going to put some foundation on while I chat to you. I've put my sunscreen on. I'm putting everything on in the wrong order. And of course, I want to make sure that I leave him plenty of time. I've told him, whatever you do not move. He said, I might have rugby practice again tonight. And I said, I don't care. I'm coming. I'll be there at 2:45. And if I have to sit in the car park for an hour, I will sit in the car park for an hour. Right, just to make sure that you don't. I said, what are you going to do if that happens again, apart from the fact that I bought him a phone? And I said, go and speak to a teacher and get them to call me. Honestly, when you see the roads that and the distance, it just gives me shudders thinking about it. And the other thing was, I was cursing because I was expecting a delivery, but actually it worked out really well because I was cursing this delivery guy because it said he's coming in 30 minutes and it was about 3:10. And I thought, oh, I like to get to the school early when I'm picking him up. So I like to leave at about sort of 25 to 4, something like 25 minutes before I need to be there, because I'd rather be sitting in the parking bay waiting for him than him waiting for me. And so I was thinking, oh, so this guy's going to take 30 minutes. That's going to be 20 to 4. I'll make sure that my keys are ready and everything's ready to go as soon as he delivers it. And actually it worked out really well because the guy delivered the parcel at the moment that Jack was running up the driveway. And if he hadn't been delivering that, I may have left earlier and driven round to the school. And of course, I wouldn't be looking out for him on the roads. I would have probably driven straight past him. And that gave me nightmares just thinking about it as well. Oh, what did our parents do when in the days that we didn't have mobile phones? Because the first thing I wanted to do this morning was get him a mobile phone, and I now feel better. I've also got, this is how paranoid I've become. I'm just putting on some iRescue, by the way. I even got a backup SIM in case he loses the phone, because I've got my mum's phone, which hasn't got a SIM in it. So in case he loses his phone at school, the next day I've got another phone to give him. Because I just thought, God, I can't do with that happening again. No way. So this is going to be a bit of a short one. I'll do a little bit of foundation and then I'm going to leave for the school. I don't think he would try and do it again. He would wait. But he said, Mum, I wasn't going to wait in the car park for an hour and a quarter. And he said, I did think about asking a teacher to call you, but he said, unfortunately, by the time I thought about it, I was already halfway home and it would have taken me longer to run back and they might have gone and... Oh, no. What have I done with my brush? Right, I'm going to say hello to you all while I'm putting my foundation on. So, hello, Gemma. Hello, Terry. Hello. Right, let me go back to the start. Gemma, Stacey. Hello, Stacey. Hello, Linda. Hello, Maria. Hello. I've said Gemma. Hello, Maria. Yeah, Maria. 2 Marias. Hello to the 2 Marias. Hello, Terry. I've said Terry already, haven't I? And Shoshana. Hello. Your girls have phones. It's great, but they also use it to ask for a ride when it's close enough to walk. Well, do you know what? After the experience of yesterday, I don't mind if he uses it to ask me for a ride. Not for a long time will I moan about being used as a taxi ride home. Not for a long time. There will come a day, I'm sure. But... And driving to school this morning, I was just looking at the distance. I would. He said, Mum, he said, one thing I knew is I couldn't ask anyone to give me a lift. He said, I knew I shouldn't do that. But he said, I did ask someone for directions. And she said, the lady told me which way to our road. But I said to her, can you tell me, is the Tesco's down there and the Greggs? And she said, what's that got to do with it? And he said, because that's the route I know. Because that's the route I drive in, past Tesco's. And he wanted to go back the route that he knew I'd driven him so that he'd recognise it. And he said she gave him about 3 different alternative routes. And he said, I just wanted the one that you drove me on. Oh no, 6. And I was panicking enough at 11. It's also because we're in a new place as well. You know, if we've been living here for years, like if he'd done that, I mean, he used to walk home alone from my flat, but that was no distance at all. That was 2 minutes walk. And there was only one main road and it was not that bad. These were proper main roads. Right. Shall I use my Aldi one? Except I can't see which was which now in terms of the shade. It doesn't have the shade names on the pens. No, that's the light one. I'm going to use my Aldi pen as a concealer. So this is a good colour for me. They don't do that many shades. But if you're my colour, which is 300, you'll be in luck because most of the 200s are the ones that sell out. And the 300s are the ones that are left. So Charlotte's Retoucher is shade 3. So I reckon if you're a shade 3 in Retoucher, you're a 300. And if you're a shade 2 in Retoucher, you'd be 200. So I'm just doing a little bit here. And then I thought I'd do what I did yesterday, because you all like that on me. Just keeping an eye on the time. He's going to be so pleased he's got a phone. Of course, he wanted a super duper one, and I said, no, I don't want one that's going to get you teased for being really cheap and nasty. And, you know, I know kids rip, but at the same time, I don't want to get you a super duper one that's going to get you a Target. So I got him something in between. Good old Nokia. And they've set a limit on it. He can't go and spend money on it. Will I be reviewing the Hourglass Ghost Collection? Ooh, I haven't seen that. I'm so out of touch. I'll have a look. Do you want me to? Obviously you do, because you're asking me. I'll have a look at it. I will have a look at it. Right, I just got my Okay. I will take a look. Just putting some airbrush powder on. This is all a bit fast and furious. But never mind. Now, this is what I did yesterday. 1 second, I just need to get... it's within reach, great. I just need to get something from here. Which is my eye pencils. So I want the colour Chameleon in dark pearl. Now, colour chameleons work really well as a base when you're using a pop shade over the top. Oh, thank you, Amike, too. Thank you. Well, my family have all had, you want the mini hot lips. My family have always sort of had good skin, but I've looked after it as well. So I am a bit proud of my skin, so thank you. Now, if I haven't replied to some of your messages, just take a look at the comments. I'll do a pinned comment later on. And anything that I've missed on the live, that if you've asked me a question or said hello or I haven't said hello to you, I will put a pinned comment afterwards because I'm in such a hurry. And I'll put pinned comment, I'll answer all your questions and I'll do a catch up. Because I hate it when I've missed someone's question. So just keep a lookout. If you think I've ignored you, I know that you know I won't have done it on purpose. Just keep a lookout in the pinned comment. Love the nails. Thank you. I got them to match my tights, this colour. And I also just picked up some Makeup Revolution nail polishes, which I'll show you. Really want the mini hot lip set now after watching the video. So this, by the way, is dark pearl colour chameleon. If you've got brown eyes, Charlotte recommends this for brown eyes. And I know I've said it before, but I would never have chosen this colour in a million years unless she'd recommended it for brown eyes. And yeah, I'm on my third. I love it. It really works well. Now, I need to find, what did I do? I got my Pillow Talk eye makeup out somewhere. Just bear with me a minute because I got it out and I should have just left it in the box. Shouldn't I? Yes, I should have just left it in the box. Instead, I got it out to be super organised and I've put it down and I can't find it. There we are, under a box. So that's what I did. I just lightly put the colour chameleon on. Now, the reason that colour chameleons, they work really well is because they're a little bit sticky. They set, but they're a little bit sticky. They've got a tackiness to them. So when you then go in with the palette of pops, it sticks to it and it really gives it a brilliant base. So what I did yesterday is I just took the enhanced shade, this one here, and I did that on the inner corner. Like that. And you'll see that it immediately sticks to the colour chameleon. Really works well. See, I'll do one eye first so you can see. So I just took it out to the middle of my mobile lid. And then I took the smoke shade and I put it on the outer part. How simple is that? That's it. That's what I did. And I did a little bit of the prime shade just to highlight up here. And it just came together so well. Excuse me, I've got a hair tickling my nose again. Right, so I'll do the same on the other side. Look at that. How simple is that? So enhanced shade of Pillow Talk palette of pops. And then the smoke shade of Pillow Talk palette of pops on the outer part. And then the prime shade, just to highlight up there. Now, just with my pinky, I'll take that smoke shade on my pinky and just run it underneath. And that's it. Just give this a bit of a... Now, I'm keeping an eye on the time, but I'm going to put some lippy on. Ah, something's tickling my nose. Don't you just hate it when that happens? Right, I need some lip liner. What did I just do with my lip liners? I'll put a little bit of mascara on. I haven't really got time. No, I did put liner on and there's that hair, look. Go away. What brush was that from? Oh, it's from one of Charlotte's brushes again. Right, this is Legendary Lashes, Volume 2. And before Jack gets the phone, I'm going to be sitting in the car park. Oh, I've still got hair. I'm going to be sitting in the car park, putting my number, his dad's number, my dad's number, my sister's number, everybody's number into that phone. Yeah, do you know what, Stacey? I wasn't that keen on Charlotte Tilbury mascaras. And you know that my one of choice was MAC Upward Lash. And then I tried the Sephora one, which is very close to the Upward Lash. But recently I've been reaching for this. Now, obviously my Charlotte Tilbury is closer to hand. I'm not really a fan of the full fat lashes, but this one, this is the Legendary Lashes Volume 2. It's starting to be the one that I reach for the most. Because it is quite volumizing. And then, have I got my brow pencil? I'll do my brows quickly. And my lipstick. I'll just do Legendary brows. Legendary... No, I can understand that. And Terry, the thing is, you should only keep mascara. I say you should. You should only keep mascaras for a couple of months because of eye hygiene. I tell you a really good one, drugstore one, and it's on offer. And I'll tell you why I know it's on offer at the moment. The really good one is L'Oreal Paradise Mascara. And it's on offer in Superdrug. And the reason I know is that I just been into Superdrug this morning and the woman was trying to flog it at the counter as the special deal of the week. And I said, thank you, but I've already got it. I think it's $8.99 and it's really good. It's just as good as this. Just as good. I'll use it next time so that you can see it. Right, and now some lipstick. What lipstick shall I use? Now, the good thing about the brow enhancer is when you're in a hurry, you just kind of brush it through your brows. You don't have to be getting a really straight line or anything like that. Oh, I've still got hairs. I'm going to have to stop using these brushes. I'm sorry. The one thing that doesn't impress me is Charlotte's brushes for molting. Right? They really molt. They are bad. Look at that. Look, I've just taken one off. Just pulled one off. They are so bad for molting. Can you see that? and then they start tickling your face. I love the brushes in terms of application, but they're just getting on my nerves at the moment when you just have that tickling on your face and you can't stop it. It's a bit like when you come out the hairdressers. Now, I've got purple tights on that match this. Because my leaving present from the lymphedema service was a pair of purple compression tights. I wish I could show you. I don't think I can. No, hang on. There you go, look. There's my purple tights. But I haven't got purple. I can't match it with the lipstick. I'll just do a nice dark plummy lipstick, I think. Let's do Crazy in Love Lip Cheat. Do you know what? It's so nice because compression tights are just so, you know, I have to wear compression tights and I have to wear medical shoes. And it was so nice to get a coloured pair of tights, something that doesn't feel quite so medical. And they've got other ones, but I'm not sure that they do them on the NHS here. But they've got other ones that are kind of gradients, so they start up off darker and then they get lighter as you go up. Fuchsia. Yeah, they've got blue. I've got a pair of army. Is it? No, it's not army. Navy. It's not navy blue. It's more like French blue. Is it called French blue? Now, what shall I put on? I might put on. I'm just having a look at my lipsticks. I'll put Bond Girl on. Now, the story of Bond Girl is that I was in Charlotte Tilbury's for some kind of event, and I was sitting there waiting to be made up, and a makeup artist, a male makeup artist, walked past and he looked at me and went, "Bond Girl, if you haven't got it, you've got to own it." And I didn't have it at the time, even though I know it's a popular one. And because he said that, and there was nothing in it for him to actually plug it for me, he wasn't even doing me up. I thought, all right, I'll get it. And it does look nice. I like it. So that's me done. I'm going to quickly have a cup of tea and catch up on your... Does the Hollywood brush do the same? No, Stacey, the Hollywood brush, I think she went to a new supplier. The Hollywood brush is perfect and it doesn't do it. It's only the other ones, her original ones, that have got the kind of rose gold handles. Hollywood brush doesn't molt at all. And neither does the one, you know, the one that she bought out with the blush that's kind of angled into two parts, that she bought out with the Pretty Youth filter blushes. They are the same as a Hollywood one. They don't molt. It's just the original ones really molt. And also when you wash them, you have to put conditioner on them, otherwise they start getting prickly. I think, you see, I don't know whether the Hollywood brush is synthetic, and that might be something to do with it. These are real hair. I think they might be synthetic, but they're just better quality and they don't molt. But yeah, the Hollywood brush I definitely recommend. That's the annoying thing. They apply beautifully, and that's why I use them, because they do apply makeup beautifully, but I always end up with hair on my face. Yes, the Blush and Glow. Yes, that one is really good, and that one doesn't molt, does it? Right, I'm going to have to go, and I'm really sorry about today, guys. Marine blue. Yes, you're right. Now, listen, I've probably missed a load of comments and a load of questions. Okay. But please check later on in the pinned comment under this video, because I will answer everybody that I haven't answered up to now. But I just want to make sure that I'm at school early. And I know he won't try and walk home again, but I just want him to see me sitting there when he comes out of school, even if they're early coming out of school. Okay, so take care, and I'll see you all very soon. And I'll try and do a kind of spontaneous live at some point, but I can't promise you when at the moment. But stay tuned and look out on my community posts, because I will try and give you advance warning as much as I can. All right, take care. Have a lovely week. Mwah!